So you see where all the cops want Bruce Springsteen dead because he's into that? He wrote a song about...
The Amadou Diallo thing.
Yeah, I don't blame the cops. I'd be pissed, too.
What's he got to do?
Yeah, Bruce Springsteen, shut up, man. 41 shots. Have you heard the song? I haven't heard the song.
I've only seen some of the lyrics. I haven't heard it. No, he hasn't recorded it yet. He's just been performing it live. And
remember the cops shot that guy with 41 bullets, and I told you there was every reason to shoot him 41 times? In fact, the jury said the same thing.
The cops were not convicted.
They thought he was pulling out a gun. And when you empty your gun into a guy, when you think he has a gun, you empty it. So anyway, Bruce Springsteen wrote a song, 41 shots. 41 shots. And now, so Springsteen's going to be at the Garden, and the cops are like, you know what, dude? A lot of us work off-duty security. We're not going to work it.
Yeah, take care of yourself.
Yeah, take it. 41 shots, go take care of yourself,
You
dickhead.
don't want us around.
Yeah, I don't blame him. I'd be pissed. Bruce is like, the work. Meanwhile, the cops used to love Bruce Springsteen because he was like the working man's...
Right, he was always giving money to, like, laid-off union guys and all that stuff.
But now the cops hate him, and I like it. I like that the cops hate him.
Yeah, why should he be so popular?
Yeah, why should life be easy for him? 41 shots. Like, you know what, F you. There's nothing else to sing about. Now you're down to, like, 41 shots.
To make somebody talk about you, you have to do that.
F you.
Sarah, go ahead.
Howard, I think you're wrong. I think that the cops shot Amadou Diallo on purpose.
Right.
And also, I think...
Well, why would you think that? You weren't even there.
Come on, 41 times?
A jury has already even said. They said, of course 41 times. Lady, you've never been up against somebody pulling a gun on you. Of course you empty your bullets.
Your family, you wouldn't say that. You would say, oh, this is too much.
Honey, you can't have it both ways.
And you know what, Bruce Springsteen, he made a song about AIDS. I mean, that's what he does. He makes songs about things that are going on.
No, you know what? There's nothing wrong with a song about AIDS. There's something wrong with a guy who sits in an ivory tower who's never had a gun pulled on him. He's going to talk about how you react under pressure when somebody pulls a gun on you. What?
You never know if he's ever had a gun pulled on him.
Believe me, he hasn't. He hasn't had to sit there with a gun and fire at somebody that he thinks his life is in danger.
He's never been shot 41 times.
All right, thank you. Whatever. You're a genius.
I don't even know why you're entertaining.
Mm-hmm. I mean, what's the difference how many shots you get off?
That guy, dead is dead.
Dead is dead. Right. And you make sure a guy's dead. He's telling half the story, Bruce Springsteen. He's a dickhead. That's all. Should keep his mouth shut. What do you got there? Oh, is that the song? Yeah. I got to hear this. Throw that in.
So it starts out, Howard, it's a long, long intro that's very dark.
Cut that out.
Typical Springsteen.
Yeah.
So when he's in concert, he can rap about how bad the police are.
Yeah, he wasn't rapping on this particular version.
Right. 41 shots, 41 shots. Evidently he says that like 41 times.
Yeah.
Like the cops are bad people. Here's a guy who never has to go out on the street. Have you ever seen a cop actually work? It's the scariest goddamn thing you've ever seen. You get called into these neighborhoods where people are screaming and fighting with each other. Guys are pulling out guns. You're walking up to cars where people pull out guns. You tell a guy to freeze and he whips around and starts pulling something out. You shoot. And Bruce Springsteen's such a pussy because what the song should be is, I'm a pussy, I'm a pussy. I never had to pull out a gun on somebody.
I don't know what it's like.
I've never been in a war. I've never had to shoot someone. That's what the song should be. I'm a pussy.
I have no right to speak.
I mean, come on.
The other thing that's weird is that...
This wasn't a plunger in a guy's butt. This was like, hey, man, they're out on the street. And like these people, they go, man, the cops, they was trying to kill him. And they're like, listen, man.
I believe it was on purpose.
Yeah, why would you believe it? Why would somebody risk their whole career to shoot somebody on purpose?
You think about how many times a day police get involved with guys, and this one incident happened. There's so many instances where there's people with guns.
They're not shooting people.
Guys where they didn't shoot people, and they should have.
Guys running around with machetes.
I think the cops don't shoot enough people. I'm going to write a song about that. The cops don't shoot.
We've got to deal with the kind of people who would run through the streets and strip a woman's clothes off.
Right, and they didn't shoot him.
Like that's going to do? They don't shoot him.
They didn't shoot those guys at the Puerto Rican Day Parade. They didn't shoot them. I mean, here's a guy running around stripping people's clothing off. 41 shots. Oh, it's so eerie. I can't wait till the cops won't show up at the Madison Square Garden for his concert.
10 days.
I wouldn't even go to a Bruce Springsteen concert. Just shut his mouth. 41 shots. you just say the police are bad people, Bruce? But then we'll see. You got to have a big brown stain.
Hypnotize people by just repeating this over.
Well, he'll have a big brown stain in his pants when his mansion gets invaded again, or some fan is stalking him.
Who's he gonna call?
Yeah, who are you gonna call? 41 shots, dickhead. This is a stupid song. 41 shots. What do you say?
I don't know.
Taking that ride across the bloody river.
Yeah, I don't want to hear this.
It's upsetting too.
It's a funeral dirge. Now Diallo's mother or something, or wife wants to meet with mother wants to meet with Bruce.
Right. She won't meet with Rudy.
No, meet with Bruce.
Well, Bruce won't meet with Rudy either.
Yeah. Well, because Bruce has never had to actually serve in government for little pay and actually clean up an entire city. If Bruce could do that, then I'd go to one of his concerts. All Bruce can do is go 41 shots, 41 shots. Anybody who actually accomplishes anything, nobody cares about. Big pussy. Let's see. I want to see when someone pulls a gun on Bruce Springsteen, how many times he fires. Let's see how quickly he unloads. How about you, Nick? You want to talk?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
How you doing, Howard?
All right.
Hey, I worked at Springsteen's mansion in Rumsden.
Yeah.
About 6 years ago, and if this guy is such a hard-on for the police, why's he got 5 Rumsden cops on his payroll constantly all month?
Guarding him.
Guarding him.
Good
Wherever
point.
he goes.
Oh, yeah, well.
Is that incredible or what?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he likes cops when they're guarding him, I guess, but when a cop... listen, the guy's a crackpot, Bruce Springsteen. He really is. He doesn't know what it is. He's never been in a dangerous situation in his life. He sat in Jersey in his parents' home, sitting there dreaming about being a rock star. Guy's never kicked any ass.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
And I'll tell you what, they used to search us, and we weren't allowed in certain places in the house, and his wife's a real maniac.
Well, listen, I don't know about that, but what can I tell you? Here's a guy who's using the police when he needs them.
Yeah.
And let me tell you something. Everybody needs the police, and that 41 Bullets song is a load of crap.
I agree.
And I can't wait for his concert at the Garden where there's no cops going to be protecting him. That's going to be good.
That's right. I hope not. My father's a retired police officer, and he, you should hear some of the stories he used to tell me.
Right. Thank you. I know everything that's going on out there. I was walking around just during the Puerto Rican Day Parade. I was glad there were cops. Donna, go ahead.
Hi, Howard. I want to say, first of all, you guys are all great. You make a great show.
Thank you.
I'm a Springsteen fan, but also my husband's a cop. I think what he really wants to do is make awareness that when the cops pull you over, do what they say.
No, that's not what that song's about. That song's about excessive police reaction, and I don't think it was excessive. I don't think unloading your gun into a guy who you think is going to pull a gun on you, and it's an unfortunate situation. I don't say, listen, there was a mistake made.
Definitely.
But there are situations all day that are dangerous. Cops don't pull their guns. They're not trying to kill somebody. I mean, why would they want to do? Who wants to screw up their career killing somebody?
And their life,
and their life, and having to go on trial and the whole thing. You're not doing that for fun. It's a horrible job. It's one of the worst jobs you could have. Being a cop, horrible. Nothing fun about it. It's a civil service job, and yeah, the cool thing is you get to carry a gun. The horrible thing is that you have to use it.